Hello, let me introduce myself first. My name is Hye-jung Im, and I'm a teacher of Seoul Songre Elementary School. If you have participated in the Solar School program before, you might know me already, as I have been joining in Solar School program for years now. It is a great honor to have the chance to work with teachers from around the world, deliberating how to integrate information and communication technology with education. In this lesson, I will be talking about Google Classroom, which will be the platform we will be using throughout this program to watch the lesson videos on, to communicate with, and to submit the assignments. So, first of all, what is Google Classroom? It is a free web service developed by Google, intended for schools to be used by teachers and students. Mainly, it is a communication tool as it manages student-teacher communication. Teachers can set up a class and invite students to join it. When students join the class, teachers can create assignments and distribute them to the students. Moreover, teachers can easily mark the assignments students turn in and give feedback. It is said that between 40 to 100 million users use Google Classroom. It was already a prominent platform for schools and teachers who want to utilize internet in class. And as you might all guess, the community of Google Classroom users is rapidly growing due to schools shutting down around the world in this era of COVID-19 pandemic. With Google Classroom, teachers can not only give assignments to class, but also share various class material, such as simple texts or photos, instructional videos, or presentation slides. So students can first read or watch the material their teacher shared to get help for the assignment, and then submit their work. What's also worth mentioning is that you can connect your Google Docs files to the classroom easily, whether you're a teacher or a student. Google Docs is a free online spreadsheet, presentation, and word processor program, so you don't need to worry about buying software. One unique feature of Google Docs is simultaneous collaborative editing, so you can give your students a group assignment as well as an individual one. You can do so much with Google Classroom, but how do you start using it? It's time to actually try. If you're watching this lesson, it means you've already created a Google Classroom account and joined the class, but there's no harm in going over it once again. You can access Google Classroom either through a computer or a smartphone. First, let's see how to use it with a computer. Let's say you got the class invitation link via email. When you click the link, you will meet this screen. If you already have a Google account, type in your Google account email as highlighted with A1, and then click Next as in A2. If you don't have a Google account, simply create an account, which is B. As I do have a Google account, I'll click Next. And then my password, and Next again. When you log in, the website will ask you to make sure that this is the account you want to join the classroom with. Click Join Class, and then continue. On Stream, highlighted with A1, everyone in the class can communicate with each other. To see what others are saying, scroll down and click Class Comments, which is A2. To add your own comments, scroll down more and click the Reply section, which is A3, and type in what you want to say. I'll say hi and click Send. On classwork, highlighted with B1, students can view the material the teacher has uploaded and submit their assignment. To submit your work, click the title of the assignment. Now, let's move on to using Google Classroom on a smartphone. Even when you don't have access to a computer, you can easily use almost all the features of Google Classroom on a phone. So this might be even more useful. First, download Google Classroom app. You can navigate Google Classroom without the app on your phone's web browser, but getting the app makes everything so much easier. So I recommend installing the app first. If you use an iPhone, you need to go to the Apple App Store. If you use an Android phone, you can go to the Google Play Store. Into the search bar, type in Google Classroom. Make sure the app is from Google LLC so that it's an authentic one. Tap on it and you'll see the Install button. Tap Install and wait for a while until it finishes downloading and installing. After install, the Open button will be activated. Tap the button to open the app. When you see this screen, tap Get Started. It will ask you to choose an account for Classroom. Same with when you're using a computer. If you already have an account you're using on your phone, choose the account, like I will do with A. If you don't, tap Add Account, which is B, and create an account following the instructions. I chose my account, so I'll tap OK to finalize my decision. Now it's time to join the classroom. On computer, you simply click the link. On your phone, you can tap the plus button at the bottom right corner and then the Join Class menu. In the class code section, type in the class code you received, which is 3KAIQ4B for the Solar School Training Program class. Tap the Join button on the top right corner. The rest is the same with when you're doing it on computer. You can communicate with everyone in Stream, which is A, or you can submit your work in Classwork, which is B. In this lesson, we have gone over how to get started on it as a student. For the next lesson, we will work on how to use it as a teacher. I will show you how to create a classroom and invite your students. I will also demonstrate uploading class materials such as photos and videos. Most importantly, we will work on giving assignments and grading them. Now, let me give you a simple assignment which you can do in 15 minutes. I talked about some very powerful features of Google Classroom today. However, it is not always optimal to integrate information technology into your classroom. Sometimes, fancy tools like Google Classroom can even hinder the students' learning. In your opinion, what is the best thing about Google Classroom? What is the worst thing? And what is interesting that is neither positive nor negative? You can go to the Classwork menu and choose Unit 0, Lesson 3 to leave your comments. Let me know your thoughts in less than 200 words. If you have any questions, please don't hesitate to ask them in the class stream. I will do my best to answer your questions. See you in the next lesson.